Hey everybody, happy month end. Oh, wait a minute, my headset's still on. Let me fix this. All right, there we go. Awesome. Happy month end and happy Monday. I love Mondays. All right. So let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm going to add on Kellie as soon as I see her. Perfect. Here. We're adding her on right now.
Hello.
Hi, I think it's just you and me.
Oh, awesome.
Nobody's
I love
on
being
yet.
with you.
I know.
How are
You
you?
look
Good.
so cute and summery. I feel like I'm like wintry because my house is freezing.
I know. Well, you just came back from a cooler temperature, right? So maybe you're still
Yes.
Although you're having a heat wave in Florida, right?
Oh my gosh. It's like ridiculous. It's so hot right now.
Awesome. Well, I'm
Crazy.
excited about us jumping on today and chatting about how to close the month in strong. I was looking to see if there were any questions. I think
Just one on there.
Yes, that's what I saw too. So perfect.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, so guys, you all know that Amber is on vacation. Doesn't mean she's totally unavailable, but she's definitely available when you guys ask her. But we also wanted you guys to know that Kellie and I are both available this week as well to help you guys. So if you have questions, feel free to reach out to us. For me, you could always get me much faster for three-way calls if you text me. So I'm going to shout out my phone number for those of you guys watching. It's 561-945-2818, and I'm working this whole week. So if you need me, reach out to me. Yeah. And Kellie as well, guys.
Yep, absolutely. And my phone number for those of you who need it are 704-576-7979, and definitely available for three-way calls. Anything, especially those of you who are going for rank breaks by tomorrow. So exciting. So,
oh my goodness, it's already July 30th. That's crazy.
I know.
So, guys, I know that we'll make sure we answer that one question as well in just a minute. But month end is one of those times where sometimes you either do one of two things. And let's just be honest, I've done both at different stages in my business. So either you're like all in, I'm 100% committed to making the goal that I've set out for myself. I'm going to make sure that I help every single one of my customers to get there too, so they can thrive for free next month. I'm going to hit the goals that I wanted to hit, and I'm going all in, and I'm going to keep working over the next 2 days until I hit those goals. Or you're like, oh my gosh, I only have 2 days left. I haven't gotten anywhere close to it. I'm done. Hands up. I'll try again next month. Right? So let's be honest, those are usually the two things that happen month end. And I wanted to come on here, and Kellie wanted to come on here because we wanted to say there's no reason to give up on yourself. Everything you do these last 2 days only helps you as you start to build in August. And guys, we are so close to Q4. And Q4 is those last 4 months of the year to really get what you want out of your business. Some of you are trying to go for Cabo, and you want to make sure you hit it by the end of this month. I can tell you this, 2 years ago when they did Cabo in the fall, it got closed out because they had so many people. And last year, same thing in Puerto Vallarta, right? Some people couldn't even go because they didn't sign up in time. So you want to make sure you earn that trip as fast as possible and get signed up for it. So, don't give up on yourself, whatever your goal is. We want to help you achieve it. We're going to give you a few hints for month end and then answer any questions that people might have.
Yep. So I know one of the first things that I always think about for month end, and that I know I am doing the last 3 days, the last 72 hours, is I'm going back into my cloud office and I'm looking at free accounts, and I'm looking at all those free accounts that I have gotten in this month. So who have you signed up for a free account? Have you followed up with them? Are they thriving yet? Making sure that you're reaching out to them and you're putting them through the information funnel. Have you added them to a customer group? All of these things. Have you gotten them on a three-way phone call or a three-way chat? These are great things that, you've just recently talked to them about the Thrive experience. You've given them a free account. And don't take just the month of July. Look at the people who have not ordered in the last 90 days. I mean, look at your free accounts. And those of you who don't know, you can find that information by going under my team and my accounts. And then you can actually double or click the customer since, and it will show you the date that you actually enrolled them in their free account. Obviously, if you are working on that free account promotion that Blair has going on, you guys are getting free accounts. I know one of the challenges the things that we are doing is always try to get 100 free accounts your first 30 days that you are a brand promoter. Or you guys, those of you who have been doing it longer than 30 days, which is a lot of people, and you want to launch your business, go after getting 100 free accounts in the next 30 days. So looking back at your free accounts, have those people ordered. And if not, reaching out to them today to get them ordered by the end of the month. That will definitely drive your personal volume.
For sure. That's great advice, Kellie. And guys, those of you, I'm just going to reiterate because I know Kellie said it, but I know a lot of times people hear this stuff and they're like, I don't know what she's talking about. You log into your cloud office. On the left-hand side, you go to, oh gosh, what is it called again?
My team.
It's my team, sorry.
Yeah.
And then scroll down to my customers, click that. And then that's where she's talking about, you can click on customer sense and then it like resets and will show you. And that's a huge tool. And if you're thinking, wow, I've never done that before, I've never gone through my free customer accounts, what if you decided to go all in for the next 2 days and reach out to all of those people? You know, my goal every single month is to help every single one of my customers to make sure they have their 2, so that next month they're thriving for free. You have plenty of time to help people to do that. So reaching out to them and saying, hey, Melissa, I've totally forgot to reach out to you the last couple weeks. So sorry about that. You know, summer's crazy, but I wanted to see how you're doing on your Thrive experience and make sure you know that you could get it for free in August. Yeah. Do you have a few minutes to talk today? So don't be afraid to reach out to people. I've had so many people lately when I send that message to them go, no, I didn't know I could Thrive for free. And guys, believe me, I told them when they first started. I've checked up on them before, but sometimes they don't hear those things when they're first starting on their Thrive experience or even the first month that they're on it because they're so worried about how they feel. They're not ready to talk about it yet. So sometimes they're more open later on. So make sure you're spending your time doing that and then sharing with your team as well how you're doing that. That's one of the biggest things you can do to make sure that your business is continuously building as well.
Yes. Awesome. The other thing that I will share with you guys while you're on that My Customers page, looking at your customers and making sure they have their referrals. One of the easiest ways that I find to do this at the end of the month is you go to My Team, My Customers, and towards the right-hand side of the column, you can sort last order. Okay, so you can look at everyone who has ordered in the last 30, 60, 90 days. They don't have to be a new person. This is anybody who's ordered. And make sure, A, that you're in touch with them and that they're feeling great, but make sure that they have their 2 referrals. You have until tomorrow to help them get their referrals. And so reaching out to them, because a lot of times what happens is people do not realize, just like Blair said, that they can thrive for free. Even though you tell them, sometimes people interpret that as, she wants me to promote the product. Well, no, we don't want you to promote. I mean, if you want to, yes, but we want to help you get it for free so you don't have to buy it. So what do you have them do when you're helping them get it for free? Have them post what they're feeling on Facebook. Have them think of 6 to 8 friends or family that are tired, worn out, exhausted, have joint aches and discomforts, and put you in a message with those people. And then you help them thrive for free. So great place to look is that last order column on My Customers in your back office. See who has purchased the Thrive experience from you in the last 30 to 90 days and make sure that they are thriving for free, because guess what? They'll get credits this week. They'll get an average of their 2 highest credits on Thursday this week, and therefore they can then purchase their personal Thrive in the month of August. So another great tip to close out your month strong.
Totally. And it gets people so excited. Another thing, guys, is making sure that you're checking your VIP reports. So do you guys know where that is? You log into your cloud office. On the left-hand side, you go down to reports, and then you scroll down to VIP 800, VIP 1600, and making sure you know who are those people in your first 4 lines. That's all you can see is line 1, 2, 3, and 4 who are trying to earn their VIP right now. Do you know those people? Have you connected with them? It is not inappropriate for you to reach out to them. First, I usually see who their upline leader is and say, hey, I see Melissa's getting awfully close to hitting her VIP. Let's start a 3-way message so that I can get to know her as well. And making sure that you are connecting. Paul Gravatt always taught me there should be nothing between you and your newest VIP levels 1 through 4. So there is no reason why you shouldn't be reaching out. You are the leader and you want to help them. The more help that they can get, the better, guys. And that's one of the things Kellie and I were just talking. It's one of my favorite things about this business is that layered leadership, that we are always helping each other out. What are we doing right now? We're doing this video because Amber's trying to enjoy vacation. So that's why every single person who joins you in this business needs to have multiple forms of contact so that if they can't get in touch with you or their upline leader, they have somebody else they can reach out to. So there's nothing wrong with you getting in contact with that promoter and saying, let's set up a three-way message or a three-way Facebook chat right now so that we can help her get to where she wants to be and hit her VIP, right? So that's another way to help you get to your month-end goals, is by helping other people get to their goals. And do you have anything else you want to add to that, Kelly? Because I was going to talk about 12K auto bonus too.
Yes. Well, I also think, looking at the VIP report, one of the things, we've had several different promotions in the last 60 days, the buy two, get one free. We've had lots of upgrade promotions. So a lot of you may be sitting on extra product. So looking in those VIP reports, maybe you don't have any credits left. Certainly don't leave any credits on the table if you have credits and you have people and you're trying to close your month out strong. But also offering different, if you've got extra packs of DFT, if you've got different products that you have purchased, really taking those products, looking who's in their VIP or looking who's maybe close to breaking a new rank, and really incentivizing them. I mean, one of the small things that you can do for someone in their VIP when you don't have credits is you can offer them product. You can offer it to their new people. So let's say they have two and they need two more people thriving to hit VIP 800. Offer them a sampler plus line pack, and you can give them a sample of each thing as an incentive to help them earn their VIP. That then goes to their customers, right? But what have you done for that person in their VIP? You now help them achieve a goal, and you've also taught them how layered leadership can help. So also, another thing to think about in your VIP report is if you have someone that maybe ends after the end of the month, but you're really trying to close out July strong, is offering them personally an extra incentive to close out the month strong and hit their VIP by end of tomorrow. So just a few additional.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
I love that Kelly said making sure you don't leave any credits in your account this month. You guys, that can be, you can use those for your customers, try to help incentivize them to get there too. You can use it for your team. I totally agree. There is no reason you're getting more credits on Thursday because you have your 2 people that order with you in July. So you have no reason to leave those credits, and you definitely want to utilize them as well. So some of you guys are leaders that have other auto bonus earners on your team as well. And for those of you that are, I want to make sure that you're going to your reports, you're looking at your auto bonus qualifiers and making sure everybody qualified this month. I have had people in the past who didn't hit because of something as silly as only having 3 qualified and active promoters instead of 4, or something as silly as they were not personally qualified and active, which means that you've either sold $100 or purchased $100 or use your credits to purchase $100, right? How silly for them to have $12,000 worth of volume, but they weren't personally active, so they didn't get paid their auto bonus next month. You do not want that to happen to anybody in your team. So just double check those reports, make sure you see all green checks by their names, and if you don't, figure out why it's red, reach out to them and give them that little extra incentive and remind them, because sometimes they just don't realize it.
Yep. And the other thing that I would also look at, hopefully you guys have looked at this, but your waiting room. Hopefully you are not just looking at it, but this is a reminder to make sure that you look at it and make sure that you either move it or know that the volume will dump tomorrow. So maybe you've issued some waiting room challenges. Maybe you're helping other people reach their ranks, but you've got to make those decisions and know what your cutoff time is tomorrow. That is in the cloud back office. But make sure that you know when that cutoff time is, so when your waiting room shuts down. I suggest to everyone to go on and move it today so you don't have to get caught up in the end of the month stuff happening tomorrow. But knowing where to move it, who can you move it to, who can you help close in on 4K or 12K. So take a peek at that. And I would suggest, so just a good habit is put a reminder in your phone. I have 2 reminders every month. They go off the same day every single month to remind me to look at my waiting room. And so you're constantly in there, because the worst feeling.
When do you have those set, Kelly?
Do what?
That'll help people. When do you have those set?
Oh, I have that set for the 6th and the 16th. After both auto ship days, because I feel like it gives a good time. I always look at the 6 to sort of see where my waiting room is. And also it always gives me reason to bring in waiting room. If I don't have anybody in my waiting room, I'm like, okay, I gotta get to it. I've got to get sponsoring some new promoters so I can have waiting room to help my team. And then I look at on the 16th, because then I feel like, okay, we're halfway through the month. People should be halfway or maybe more than halfway to their goals. And then you can issue some challenges. And then when we're talking about these last few days of the month, typically we know where waiting room is going, but don't leave it there, you guys, because I have made that mistake where I've left waiting room and it goes right there on your front line and you can't move it. Once it's there, it's there. So, just make sure.
Guys, even promoters who haven't ordered anything, you might have promoters in your waiting room that are at 0. And then you never know, 3, 4, 6 months from now, they decide they want to work their business. And now they're stuck on your front line.
Yes.
That's happened to me too.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I hate to say that. I hate to say it. It's better to help someone else build to their rank. So
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So if you guys have any specific questions on waiting room, feel free to ask them below in the comments. Kellie and I will both pop back on here and check in on those comments over the next day. But one of the other things, let's answer. You want to answer that question that we had?
Yes, I will. I was just looking it up. So a question came in about new promoter missing their VIP window. How do you encourage them without overwhelming them? So it's interesting. I'm glad, Jennifer, that you asked this question because I actually had this situation yesterday. A promoter from about a year ago on my team came in, missed their goals, wasn't really into it, but now they're like, I really love this product. I want to start. So what do? There's a few things you can do, you guys. Honestly, if you are really trying to grow your business and you're all in and trying to grow, you personally should be going for your VIP 800, 1600 every single month. So the 1st through the 14th of every single month, really personally trying to enroll new customers and new promoters, right? So maybe you talk to them about that. The 1st is coming up. So maybe it's August 1st through the 14th. And maybe you offered them an incentive. For example, yesterday we offered someone an incentive if they, from the 1st through the 14th, if they hit VIP 800, obviously they're not going to get the bonuses from the company, but we are going to give them a pack of DFT and an extra box of lifestyle mix. And if they hit the 1600, we're going to add credits to that. So we're personally going to pour into them to kind of sort of get them there. So it keeps people encouraged. Not everybody hits their ranks, you guys, and that's okay. We want to help people hit them, but if they don't, it's, you can continue on. So anything you have to add, Blair?
No, I mean, that's a huge thing. And asking people, sometimes the reason they didn't hit might be that to them, they don't think it's important, or they're not in it for the money, whatever. You'll hear the reason why, or it was too stressful. You need to learn why so that you can know how to share with them moving forward. Okay, I hear you. So you're saying that you felt really stressed by this. You weren't ready to be running at that speed yet. Totally get it. I totally understand. What do you want out of this business opportunity? And finding out what they want. Maybe something happened during that 2 weeks. It just wasn't the right 2 weeks. So then you do what Kellie said and give them some other incentive. And don't forget, guys, right now, I love that Kellie said you should always have VIP on your mind. You should be doing it yourself. But right now, Sheila has that amazing incentive that if you hit VIP 800, I forgot what the end date was, Kellie. Do you remember?
I think it's the 3rd.
The 3rd of August. If you brought in those 2 new customers and 2 new promoters, $800 worth of orders in those 2 weeks, and send that email to Sheila, you can find it on our team pages. You get entered into her Louis Vuitton, and then if you send it to my email, blaircritch@gmail.com, you get added into earn an Apple iWatch. iWatch, right?
Yeah.
How does that sound?
Yes. I'm sorry. You know what? I just looked. You're gonna think this is
Apple Watch.
Yes, an Apple Watch. So here is why nobody was on.
Why? What did we do wrong?
I guess you're not an admin or something on the.
Oh, that probably, yes. You know what? I have been meaning to talk to Amber about that because every time I go to post something, it says pending her decision. I'm like, what? Oh, that's why.
So I just looked on to see if we had any, and I saw people are like, where are they? Why are they not on live?
Okay, so it won't be live, but we'll save this and we'll add it on there. So maybe, all right, so we'll end this and then I'll do that.
Yeah. It's on there now.
And then we'll have to get all over Amber.
So, anyways. That's why only one person was watching.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway, it's on there now, though. So, that's why people are joining.
Did you add me as an admin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. You'll have to go back and watch replay. All right. So make sure you go back and watch replay. And listen, here's what I'm going to do. Tonight, I'm going to be checking on here throughout the day to see if anybody has any questions. Kelly will too. But tonight, I will pick one random person that put replay in the comments. And I'll pick out your name and send you a special gift. Okay? Just a little gift from me to you out of my goodie box. If it's a girl, it will probably be jewelry. And if it's a guy, it will probably be a book. So just make sure you watch this, put replay, tag your teams in it so that they know about this month end video that Kelly and I just did. And I think that's it. Anything else you want to share, Kelly?
Nope, that sounds great, you guys. Just whatever. One of the things to always keep in mind when closing the month out, if you are at your goal, look into your team and find out who is going for their goals. Because here's the thing, if you are always trying to help other people achieve their goals, whether it's thriving for free, whether it's VIP 800, whether it's 4K, 12K, whatever it is, you are helping other people. You never have to personally worry about yours, just helping other people reach their goals. So, thanks,
such
Blair.
a good point.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, have a great day.
Okay.
Happy month end.
Bye.
Thanks, Kelly.